Alright, you saw the title. You know what this video is about. Let's change the music real quick. Alright, so, I'm not typically one to talk about the, toy fair stuff because, you know what, toys look cool, but, it's not really, relevant information to the here and now. And, when new cards get revealed, I can talk about that, which I will be doing in the near future, but, we do have enough information about this Maximus Dragonoid thing, and, I'm not looking forward to this. Yikes. So, for those who are unaware, Maximus Dragonoid is going to be this big, hulking, transforming thing. Not an actual game piece, don't worry about that part. We're not going Mexicon in here. It comes out to 45 USD or something like that. Okay, whatever. That's not what matters. So, the problem is, this little core Bakugan right here, Titan Dragonoid. Yes, it has the name Titan Dragonoid. Definitely not confusing. That comes with its own character card and a whopping stat line of 703. Now, I'm not worried about this being any, power creep or anything like that. However, what I am concerned about is the fact that this thing is exclusive. And the 703 stat line is very good, and even without any realistic Evos, this is a stat line that, when put in Pyrus, a faction with a lot of really good abilities right now, but no generically good Bakugan, would become super stable status. And we know that the other card with it is going to be a promo Maximus Dragonoid Evo that goes for this. Now, we understand how exactly this is going to work. It can't evolve into a Maximus Dragonoid Evo that would be for the current Dragonoid core, but it can evolve into its own Maximus Dragonoid. But regardless, that name is still going to cause a lot of confusion, and that's not fantastic. But more importantly, a Bakugan this inherently good being exclusive to a 45 USD product. Are you kidding me? This is a game that's inherently unappealing to competitive players, because to people who play TCGs competitively who might be interested in this game, because you have to buy these toys, and now you're making this Bakugan that's exclusive to a 45 USD product. What are you doing? Why would you make this intentionally less appealing? Why? I don't understand. Okay, there is no reason for the Bakugan in this toy to actually be super good. Literally no reason for that to be a thing. When you look at the arena, you have Aqua's Dragonoid, and that thing seems intentionally designed to be really bad. And it is bad, and that means that players don't need to spend their money on a stupid arena that they don't need to play the game, because the Bakugan in it doesn't have any competitive value. So why are you doing this here? Why are you doing this here? This only gets worse if the Maximus Dragonoid Evo that goes with it is exclusive to this. I hope they don't do that. If they actually do that, they are actually insane. Because that would require buying 2 to 3 of this stupid thing just to have enough copies of your Evo. This is just... It's infuriating. It is actually infuriating to see them doing this and making the game inherently less appealing. And it's so annoying because... Okay, we now know that there wasn't any plans for the game to actually have its organized play all going until 2020. So what you're telling me is that you weren't planning on starting competitive play until after this nonsense was out. Because this is releasing fall of 2019, of course. It's just... And the other thing I want to talk about regarding this is... this means that likely something similar is going to be happening with... Where is it? Hyper Dragonoid. Where are you? This is all coming from Kodak's Twitter, of course, if you can't tell. It's pretty much right there, so you should be able to tell. Here it is. Okay. So, right here, we have, these look very much like, okay, this is normal Dragonoid Ultra, and this is Hyper Dragonoid Ultra. They look basically identical. There are barely any differences between them, except for the wings, and the wings are slightly different. But these are different molds. And I was annoyed by this, under the assumption that these would be that these would be like different molds with the same character card, but now with this knowledge, these are probably actually going to have their own separate character card as well, despite having barely different molds. Why? Why are you doing this? Like, oh, it's annoying. It's very, very annoying. Very annoyed with Spin Master for this, because like this is a game with tons of competitive potential that I think a lot of people would be interested in playing, but when you do things like this, it makes the game super unappealing, because, like, say someone wants to play a deck using some expensive bees, like stuff like Titan Dragonoid. That's probably going to cost the deck, just the cards, it's going to cost them probably around $200. Just by default. So, you then go and you add, hey, let's make, so you then go and add, oh, you have to buy a minimum, like, $25 worth of Bakugan if you can get them all in singles. It gets worse if they're exclusive to like battle packs or starter packs or anything like that. That probably ends up totaling around $50 for your team stuff. Okay, for a single team. Then you need to get your Baku cores, which are exclusive to various different products. So you might have to get Bakugan that you have zero interest in, don't need at all for your team, just to get the cores that you need. Or have to buy into packs to get the Dragonoid card collection when there might be a singles market that might get established later on. There definitely will need to be if the game is going to be successful at some point. Alright. And then you compound upon this already really bad issue by making a good Bakugan that people will probably want for a lot of like more generic decks where you don't want to build around a specific Powers Bakugan but want access to Powers actions with this really good character card that you have to drop $45 just to get this. It's dumb. It's bad. It's short-sighted. When this could have easily just been a mediocre to bad Bakugan, intentionally so that no one needs to spend $45 on a single one of the Bakugan they need for their team when they're just a competitive player. Nonsense. Completely stupid. Ugh. Infuriating. Whatever. This has been relatively short. I finally managed to get match videos recorded, so that will be happening very soon. So look forward to that. Also another deck profile this weekend and this week, and the darkest ability analysis coming later. So with that said, this is Hunter Surge signing off.